I decided to try living like a top 1% woman for the next 24 hours, stepping into that woman energy instead of that girl. That means showing up for myself, staying disciplined, eating well, and sticking to the routines and habits that actually match my goals. This video is inspired by the lovely Dr. Faye Bates and creators like Adela and Michaela Bento.
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around.
Now, you may think a high-value woman is about your financial status or your general aesthetic. Actually, I think a high-value woman moves with intention, not validation. Focuses on her routines and habits. I feel like it's about showing up for yourself even when no one's watching, and staying disciplined when it would be easier not to.
In the sun, when I found you, the one.
I like to stay extremely dedicated to my morning routine, but one thing I always forget to do is journaling in the morning. Journaling allows you to clear your head, stay aligned with your goals, and improves your focus and productivity. When I put myself into the mindset of the top 1% woman, I believe she is disciplined, self-aware, emotionally controlled, confident in her standards, consistent with her habits, invested in her growth, protected in her peace, and focused on her long-term success. We all know I'm a huge coffee drinker, but when I really need to lock in, I would try to drink matcha instead of coffee. Matcha has L-theanine in it, which is an amino acid that slows the release of caffeine, giving you calmer, longer lasting energy without the jitters or crash. This literally tastes so good. We kind of have a bit of like a strawberry cold foam going on. I've only had matcha with cold foam once, but this actually tastes amazing. Another thing I like to focus on in my daily routine is eating mostly whole foods, but not in a restrictive way, in a way that actually fuels my body and keeps my energy stable. Whole foods basically just means foods that are as close to its natural form as possible, like fruits, vegetables, eggs, rice, meat, and having that instead of heavily processed stuff like fast food. I feel like the top 1% woman isn't just thinking about what tastes good in the moment, she's thinking about how she's going to feel in 3 hours and even 10 years. One of the reasons I make exercise a non-negotiable in my routine is because of something called BDNF. It's basically a protein in your brain that helps with focus, memory, and even mood. It's often called fertilizer for your brain because it helps your brain cells grow, connect, and stay healthy.
I love working out. Whether it's like weightlifting at the gym, Pilates, or running, I just love it. Recently I've been trying to balance really out my stamina, but it's so windy right now.
I feel like a 1% woman isn't just busy all day. She's intentional with her time and protects her focus because she knows what actually moves her life forward. What I like to do is put my phone on Do Not Disturb and give myself a set block of time where I have to lock in for specific tasks and I'm not allowed to switch to something else. Trying this new drink. It smells so weird. It tastes really good though. Something else I've realized today about being a 1% woman, and that is it isn't about doing more. It's about setting boundaries with your time and choosing what actually deserves your energy. I feel like we can all agree if we had a spare 20 minutes, you'd probably just sit on your phone and scroll without even thinking about it, which is the easiest way to lose time. But going into the mindset of a top 1% woman, I decided I need to be more intentional with my time and use that to reset my space instead. Don't get me wrong, apps are literally designed to keep you scrolling, so choosing not to is actually harder than it sounds. In my opinion, one of the best self-help books is Atomic Habits by James Clear, and one of the quotes that lives rent-free in my head is, "Every action you take is a vote of the type of person you wish to become." This has made me realize that the small choices that I make every single day really shapes who you are as a person, whether that's choosing to reset my space instead of doom scrolling, or choosing to eat whole foods instead of fast foods, invest in my time in myself compared to people pleasing for when I don't need to. Another thing I've been loving recently is my LED facial mask from Tech. I'm sure you've seen them all over TikTok, but if you haven't, basically it's a mask that uses different colored lights to give your skin the ultimate boost without using any harsh products or any damaging treatments. For example, the red light is for anti-aging, which can help smooth out lines and boost your collagen. The blue light helps target acne causing bacteria, and there's also settings to help brighten your skin and to really elevate that glow. I've been using this mask for the last couple of weeks, and normally I use it for 10 minutes on clean skin, sometimes with a little bit of serum underneath, and honestly it makes my skin feel so refreshed and balanced, and I feel like it's like giving yourself a mini facial at home. Honestly, it's been such a nice self-care moment for me, and I've really been enjoying it, and it has helped so much with my skin. Of course, use the setting that is right for you, but I have been loving this one. I've decided that I want to invest in my skincare routine, so I bought some of the Medicube masks, which I'm sure you've seen all over TikTok. If you have seen them, then you'll also know that they are quite expensive. I feel like if it's going to make me become the best version of myself, then it's worth the investment. I don't think I suit a face mask though. So many people just look so flawless in a face mask. I'm not one of those girls, unfortunately. It smells really good, to be fair. Honestly, one of the biggest things I realized today is that the top 1% woman isn't all about being self-disciplined and 100 routines. It's really just about self-respect and setting those boundaries. Everything I did today, working out, eating well, staying focused, it wasn't just about being perfect. It was about treating myself like I would treat somebody else that I really care about. If you would do anything for somebody that you love, then it also means that you can do anything for yourself as well, as a form of self-love. With those boundaries, I realized that the self-care and the self-love isn't just about what you say yes to, it's what you say no to as well. Like saying no to distractions, no to things that drain your energy, and sometimes even saying no to people so you can show up fully for yourself. It can be difficult for us people pleasers, but it is one step at a time and just doing little changes every day to become that 1% better. But this routine has taught me so much and it's really helped me envision the lifestyle and the person that I want to become and the type of life that I want to upkeep. I still think I look so silly in this face mask, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that I have taught you something, because I feel like through this video I have learned so much myself as well. As I also said in the description, this video was inspired by the lovely Dr. Faye Bate and also other creators who have done similar videos to this, like Adela and Michaela Bento, but I thought I would do my own spin to it, and I can definitely say that this routine is amazing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I love taking you on this wellness journey where we can become the best versions of ourselves but also keeping it realistic. But I'll see you guys next week. Bye.